Breaking news. We are going to go another season without winning a trophy. If you are a Real Madrid fan and you think we are going to win a major trophy this season, you have to wake up from your sleep because these players are not ready to give their all. These players are not ready to be committed fully. They are not doing their best. These players are lazy. These players are the worst set of Real Madrid players that we have seen in a decade. We've been successful with this set of players for the past few years. So what's the difference between then and now? Here's the difference. Then we had a mix of these veterans and this new set of players. Those old generation of players that played with Cristiano Ronaldo, they were still there. Toni Kroos was there. Luka Modric was there. Carvajal was there, and he still has lots of football in him. Because Vasquez was there, he could come in and do a job. So we had some of these players mixing with these new players to give them stability and lead them in the team. Kind of be that leadership, tell them what to do, direct them during all games, motivate the team. But who is the leader in this Real Madrid team now? Vinicius Jr. is obviously not a leader. Bellingham is not a leader. Even Kylian Mbappe doesn't have leadership qualities. Maybe Fede Valverde, but he has not been in good form this season. So who is really a leader in this team? I can only see one leader in this team, and that's Thibaut Courtois, the goalkeeper. But when your goalkeeper is a captain, you are limited to some certain things because the keeper can't go up the pitch to motivate them and do that, all that stuff. He can only do a few from where he is. So who are the leaders on this pitch? This is a young team. They ought to be giving us more than what they are giving us now. We've had strings of bad results this past few weeks. I felt so bad. Watching games was horrific for me. We played against Atletico Madrid, we got cooked. We played against Liverpool, we got cooked. We played against Elche, we got outplayed and cooked. We played against Celta Vigo, we got cooked in our own home. And we played against Man City, we also got cooked, even though we played well. That game against Man City, I can't really blame the players, can't really blame the coach. They gave their all. There was intensity from the beginning of the game to the ending of the game. We lost that game because of two things. Stupid defensive mistakes. We were unaware of our positioning in the defensive zone. Carreras was supposed to be marking the goal scorer that scored against Courtois. Yes, Courtois didn't handle the ball very well. He spilled the ball. But Carreras was there. Why are you losing your man? You ought to keep your eyes on him. That guy came there and scored a free goal. Credit to Man City anyway. Then, a stupid mistake from Rudiger hugging his man. I don't know if he wants to get married to Haaland. Hugging Haaland like that in the box 18. What do you think? You are going to be awarded a penalty, and that cost us the game. Number two thing that cost us that game was that Kylian Mbappe wasn't playing. That game was so set up for Mbappe because there was space sitting behind. Those long balls would have found him easily, and Mbappe would have been running at those defense, and it would have been horror for those Man City defenders. But those chances kept going to Vinicius Jr., and oh my God, I was so frustrated in this game. Vinicius kept missing chances. In fact, the quality between Vinicius and Mbappe is night and day. Mbappe is light years better than him. This team needs to play for each other. The egos are too much. Jude Bellingham wants to be the main guy. Vinicius wants to be the main guy. Mbappe wants to be the main guy. They need to complement themselves. They need to accept the fact that, okay, Mbappe is going to be the main guy. We are going to play for him. That way, you are also going to get better in your own game. What is this team giving to us other than misery and heartaches in the past few games? We're leading Barcelona with a healthy point lead. Now, they are topping us with 4 points, and we are in second place. We are lucky to be in second place. If La Liga were to be very competitive this season, I tell you what, we would have been in 4th or 5th place right now if we were in the Premier League, even 6th or 7th, because we have been playing shit. A lot of those has to do with injuries. This is where I'm going to blame the coach. I'm going to come to that. So we played very well against Manchester City. We played well, even though we lost. Why haven't we been playing like this against these other teams? If we would have played the way we played against City in other games, we would have been at the top of the La Liga by now. Yes, because some of the games, it looks like the players were not interested. You can see them walking on the pitch, Mbappe walking, Vinicius walking. Who's going to put pressure on the defense? Nobody. You can see they were not interested in some game. Even the game we lost against Celta Vigo, we went a man down before it took them to go into second gear and started playing. Why play more football when you are a man down? Why not win the game in the first half and manage the rest of the game? We played very well. If we had played with that intensity with which we played against Man City in the rest of our games, we would have been in a better position right now. And this goes to the coach, Xabi Alonso. Yes, we have a lot of injuries. What is happening to the academy players? Why not bring players from the academy? Barcelona are doing that. If they have an injury, they don't just play players out of position. They bring someone from the academy. We have great players in this academy. Yes, we have injuries in defense. Juan Martinez is there. Okay, if you don't want to throw him in the deep end, since he's just coming back from a major injury, there are other players there. Bring them in, give them some minutes, let them grow into the team. We've been having injury misfortunes since last season till now. Even the midfield, there wasn't enough creativity in the midfield for the past few games. What is happening to Thiago Pitarch? That lad is good. He's a very good kid and he plays very well. He's creative, his ball distribution is good. We got to see him in the preseason and now this league has started. He vanished like the Avatar. He's no more playing. You're no longer bringing him to the first team. And look at the way Hendrick played against City. He looked as dangerous in those few minutes more than Gonzalo Garcia has been for the entire minute. Part of that was not due to Gonzalo's fault because he wasn't getting enough service. When Mbappe was playing, we were putting the cross into the box. Mbappe was not there. Now we had a natural striker in the box. We were not putting the crosses. Vinicius was not putting the crosses. I don't know who was playing on the left flank was not putting the crosses. Okay, Rodrigo did put in some crosses, but he found Vinicius instead and he wasted those chances. So why are we not seeing these players coming on? Hendrick shouldn't be the one that should be loaned. Keep Hendrick, loan Vinicius instead because he has been bad for the past 2 seasons now. That Ballon d'Or winning form of Vinicius Jr. has gone into extinction and we don't know if we're actually going to get it back. We are playing Alaves tomorrow. Now, suddenly, Alaves is a must-win game. Alaves, a team that was supposed to go get the win, take care of business normally, grab the 3 points in the bag and leave. Suddenly, Alaves looks like a Champions League final for us because of the poor form that we have been in. And going into this game, we have some absence. Fran Garcia is not going to be playing because of the stupid red card he got from the accumulations of yellow card in the previous game. Carreras is not also going to be playing. Even Hendrick won't be playing. How are we going to fill those voids in behind? It's going to be interesting to see what Alonso does tomorrow. I don't want to predict the starting lineup. Let's just wait and see. Dean is obviously not back, not fit enough to play. So I guess it's going to be Rudiger and Asensio also going to be playing at the centre backs tomorrow. I don't know if Mbappe is back. I don't think he's back yet. We'll see. If Real Madrid don't get this together, Xabi Alonso may be sacked. And if he's sacked, who is the next manager that we're going to bring in? I don't see good options right now, so leave Xabi Alonso except you have a better option to replace him. So it is what it is. This is the reality we found ourselves in. If we're not careful enough, if the president doesn't make good decisions and sign good players, we are going to be suffering for this for the seasons to come.